Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby Doo, I see you pretending you got a sliver, but you're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know you'll catch that villain.
Hello and welcome to Disney Movie Investigations. This is our Halloween bonus episode as part of our ongoing series where we talk about different cartoons or different children's television throughout the history. And this week, this bonus video is going to be on the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo. So for these bonus series, for those of you that haven't seen it, we've taken a deep dive into a TV series that focuses on children or for cartoons, animation, live action, it could be anything. Usually we focus on Saturday morning cartoons, and we just kind of take a deep dive into their world and see how they got produced and what kind of legacy they left on the world. So like I said, this is going to be on 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo. So this originally aired from September 7th, 1985 to December 7th, 1985. So it didn't last very long. And it premiered on ABC. And it was created by Joe Ruby and Ken Spears, who created the characters of Scooby Doo. And the show was actually was developed by Mitch Schaefer and developed by Tom Ruegger. For those of you that are longtime animation fans, Tom Ruegger is, this was kind of one of his first projects. He would go on to develop Tiny Toon Adventures and Animaniacs. So this show only had, excuse me, as the title said, 13 episodes. It didn't go over very well, which we will get into. But let's go into the overview of the show. So the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo was an animated TV show produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions and was the 7th incarnation of the Scooby-Doo franchise. And it only ran for one season. This is the first of the Scooby-Doo series that actually focused on the characters encountering supernatural characters as opposed to solving mysteries and involving someone disguised as a supernatural character. So this was the first time they were actually going into the world of supernatural. So let's look at the cast. So Don Messick, who is a legendary voice actor, produced the voice of Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. Heather North provided the voice of Daphne. Casey Kasem provided the voice of Shaggy. Susan Blue provided the voice of Flim Flam. Artie Johnson provided the voice of the ghost Weird. And Howard Morris provided the voice of Bogle, another one of the ghosts. And Vincent Price provided the voice of Vincent Van Gogh. It is to note that this is the first Scooby-Doo franchise that did not feature Scooby-Doo regulars Fred and Velma, as they don't appear in any of the episodes. So in terms of the plot, Scooby and Shaggy are tricked by the ghosts Weird and Bogle into releasing the 13 ghosts from an ancient chest of evil. Now, with the assistance of Scrappy, Daphne, and an orphan named Flim Flam, and warlock Vincent Van Gogh, they must find the 13 ghosts and return them to the chest. So the show was canceled after one season and was replaced by reruns of Laugh Olympics. The series would be redeveloped into a pup named Scooby Doo in 1988. The show was actually never completed because basically the premise of the show was that each week they would find a different ghost and put them back in the chest. The only exception being the first one being the pilot, where they go to the Himalayan mountains where they're tricked into opening the chest. So they actually don't capture ghosts in that one. So they captured in the series 12 ghosts, but it was canceled before they could find the last ghost. They did end up resurrecting this in a direct-to-video sequel in 2019 called Scooby Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost, which does resolve the open ending, and they capture the last of the ghosts. So this is going to be a shorter video because there's not much to it. Like, I don't want to go into the whole franchise of Scooby Doo because that would take forever. But yeah, this was kind of an interesting premise for them. They were trying to do something different, something that was Halloween based, and I don't think the fans, just from reading everything, were too appreciative of it. Partially because the whole Scooby Doo Mystery Inc. gang was not complete, like Fred and Velma were not in it, as well as people really didn't like Flim Flam. I can see why. The character is a little off-putting. If you ever do watch these, he's a little bit obnoxious, but I think that's the point of the character. And I think just generally it was something totally different than what people are used to. And I just don't think it went over as well as they thought it would. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about. I think the shows are decent for what they're worth. It does do that Scooby-Doo humor where they are kind of getting into crazy scenarios in order to find the ghosts. I just think it didn't hit as well as they wanted it to. So, which is unfortunate, but in children's entertainment, you try, and sometimes you succeed, and sometimes it doesn't go well. But again, the Scooby-Doo franchise is alive and well, so it's not like it was totally damaging to it. So yeah, that's going to be it for the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. So I thought I would share our Halloween artifact. It's not Scooby-Doo related, but we have our... Oh, I've already shared this. I got this as a D23 member gift one of the years, and it's a trick-or-treat fridge magnet, and it features one of the ghosts from the Haunted Mansion, so I thought this was cool. And it sits on my fridge every day. So, alright guys, so that'll do it for this bonus video on the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. And our next bonus video in this ongoing series is going to be looking at the world of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. So I hope you guys have a great Halloween, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.